What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Listen, today, guys, I know a lot of you have been wondering, what is my strategy? How do I execute my strategy? Believe it or not, my strategy is actually very, very simple. It's something that anybody can get, and there's not a whole bunch of indicators and tools that many other people use. It's real simple, and we're gonna get into it today. Let's get on the charts, guys, so we can get into the strategy. All right, guys, so we are on the daily chart right now. We are on gold on the daily, and what I like to do, I do like to do top-down analysis. As you know, this is very, very important when you're breaking down the charts, but I don't necessarily use trend lines anymore, right? What I like to do is use areas of support and resistance. Support and resistance has been extremely powerful and beneficial for me in my trading, and that's all I need to use. And I'm going to show you exactly how I use them. So starting from a high time frame like the daily, I'm going to mark off all the areas of support and resistance that easily catch my eye. So for example, this is an area of resistance that I see here. All right, get it a little bit more precise. I see an area here that was an area of support. So for example, we had multiple touches. We had a touch over here, we had a touch over here, multiple touches in there, right? And another touch right over here. So this was an area of support. Price again came down and found another area of support over here, and finally came down over here, found another area of support, and ultimately up here an area of resistance. Now I want to continue to do this as I go down the time frame. So now as I go down to the 4-hour time frame, now I want to check this out and see what else I can find. All right, so as we're on the 4-hour, we want to look for more areas of support and resistance. All right, so very quickly I could see that this area was significant because it was an area of resistance and eventually became an area of support. As you can see there, right here, area of resistance, and then eventually became an area of support for price. Also right over here, an area of resistance that became an area of support for price, right? Area of resistance, resistance over here as well, and then eventually became support and support right over here. And we're going to continue to go down the time frames and break this down even further. Now we are on the 1 hour, and the 1 hour is where I like to start executing my strategy, right? And I'm not doing anything different here. I'm just doing this in now a more minute time frame, and now I really want to box in price. So for example, this is our first example, how I would have tackled this trade and how I did tackle this trade earlier on in the week, right? So I see a clear area of resistance over here for price. I see a clear area of support. Now you may ask, how do I know where to enter, right? So I'm not going to just enter at the first sight of price breaking through the area of support or the area of resistance, because what that can do, for example, like right over here, is cause you to fall into false breakouts. And this is going to cause you to lose many trades if you fall into false breakouts, right? Yeah, price looked like it was breaking out, but eventually closed back in the middle of the range. What's very important for me, the next key here that's very important, the confirmation for me that I'm going to go in a particular direction, is the candle closure. Okay, I need a solid candle closure where the body of the candle is closing below the area of support or above the area of resistance. In my strategy, I look for that candle closure usually on the 30-minute time frame. So as I go to the 30-minute time frame, I'm looking for that solid candle closure above the area of resistance in this case, and we get that right over here. We could see that on the 30-minute, this closed right over here above price. If you want to be a little safe, it's completely fine to wait for this candle closure as well. But either way, however you enter, you get quite a great trade over here because you end up getting over 100 pips. Now when I'm trading gold, I like to get anywhere from 50 to 100 pips. At the point I hit 50 pips, I can close whenever I feel that price action is showing that it's getting a little exhausted, right? But in this case, there's no drawdown whatsoever. This is a great trade, goes right into it, and we get over 120 pips on this trade over here. Right? Very clean and easy move. We're gonna continue to apply this strategy. Let's back up a little bit and see where else we apply this strategy. We're gonna look for more examples, more areas like this. So for example, right over here in this area, again, we want to box in price. We have the area of support that price is hitting at consistently. We also see an area of resistance that price struggled to break through. The next thing we want to do is go to the 30-minute and see where did price break through with a solid candle closure with the body above the area of resistance. Let's check it out over here. So as we take a look at this area of resistance over here, we see that price broke through on this candle right over here, right? Broke through on this candle right over here, and then we had a huge candle to the upside, right? This candle alone looks like it probably would have satisfied us because this candle was over 100 pips. So definitely more than enough to satisfy you, but that was a quick and easy move. And there are more examples like this as you continue to move over. As you continue to move over, you're just gonna do the same thing. Area of support, area of resistance, price breaks through on one candle, we enter on the next candle, and then we get our move to the upside. All right, and again, so on and so forth. We just want to continue to box in price, and we want to wait for that break of support resistance, and we want to also look for that solid candle closure above or below the area of support, above the area of resistance. Okay, now in the case of counter trend trading or trend trading, obviously trend trading could be used as an added confluence. So if the market is trending upwards, then it would be nice to continue to find areas of resistance that are breaking. But sometimes that's just not the case, right? Especially when you're using pattern-based trading. It doesn't have a absolutely horrible win rate, but it doesn't have the best win rate either. Support and resistance does. So that even when you're using support and resistance and the analysis goes against the trend, a lot of times you still end up winning that trade because price is either correcting or is going for a complete reversal at that particular point. So very important that you guys understand this strategy. It's the most basic strategy that I would teach to any beginner. And if you master it, to be honest, you could be very profitable with this strategy. I know I've made tons of money with this strategy. And if you master it, so can you. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, guys, peace.